Good morning, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. It has been a while since I have seen you guys. Yes, I have still got the Soarer, and I've been not uploading. Here is the Soarer. Here she is, Suki the Soarer. If you didn't know her name, not sure, can't remember where I'm really up to with YouTube. Give us a second, let me get in the car. Whoa, beautiful. Right then, boys. Good morning, good morning. I hope you can see me. I hope too many of you aren't in quarantine, and I hope too many of you aren't stuck on cruise ships, and I hope too many of you aren't dead. That's coronavirus, scary thing, I know, literally. Fucking hell, mate. So yeah, I've had the Soarer about a week. More than that, I've uploaded the video. Sorry guys, but similar. I uploaded the video in about a week. Why has there been no videos? I know, tell me about it. There is some things which need to happen on the Soarer. I'm going to let you know now. There's a couple things, but I need to wait for the parts to arrive and for a ramp to be available. None of them things have happened yet. So here we are today, doing a different sort of video. I woke up this morning and I was like, wow, it's actually a really nice day. Like, this reminds me of like being like a dickhead outside on the drive. And I was like, let's be a dickhead outside on the drive. And then a silly little idea crossed my mind, which I thought might be a bit of a laugh. So I thought, fuck it, I've not loaded to YouTube in a while. Not really got anything else planned today. Let's have a bit of a laugh. Oh, damn baby, you fine as hell. Just a cheeky one for the boys. So yeah, not one video on the Soarer yet. As you guys do know, or maybe you don't know, or if I didn't know, I'm going to tell you now so you do know. I keep the big videos on YouTube, and I do like the more vloggy sort of, you know, laid out stuff on Patreon. So there has been a few bits and bobs on Patreon. There's been like a full video on the Soarer on Patreon. So yeah, if you I like to just split up my content a little bit. You know, on Patreon is a very good way to support me, and you know, it's a nice way for me to be able to do what I do, and yeah, it's great. So if you do want to head over to Patreon and see what that's all about, there'll be a link on the screen now. But yeah, we're going to do a little bit of a YouTube video today. I also do giveaways and stuff on Patreons, and give free tickets away to events and things. So yeah, go check it out if you give a shit. The one thing that does annoy me about the Soarer is it has a turbo timer. My turbo timer in Evo, I could always just like, if it, like, I've got the key out now. But like, I could always just press the button if I wanted to manually turn it off. This one I don't know how to do that, so every single time I pull up anywhere I have to wait 45 seconds. Doesn't sound that big of a deal. Like, why would you have a turbo timer, you press it off normally? When you're outside people's houses, like now, it's nice to just be a little bit nice. I still don't know what this button is, this red one, but I'm scared as shit to press it, so I think that's going to stay a mystery forever, lads, until I speak to another Soarer guy who has a button there. And if there's another Soarer guy who doesn't have a button there, then it's going to stay a mystery even further. So, we're going to go to Halfords, right? And I've seen a few of these videos on YouTube, and I'm going to do it myself because one, they're quite interesting, two, they get a lot of views. But we're going to go to Halfords and see what we can actually buy for this car. Now, I know a lot of people go to Halfords and they get fluffy dice and like stupid shit like that goes in the seatbelts. I'm gonna actually go in there and actually try and find things which I actually need for this car. Now, if anyone don't know, this is a Japanese car, and finding parts for this car is like impossible. So I've got a few things in mind which I need. So we're gonna go to Halfords, see how much we can spend, and see how much actual useful shit we can buy from Halfords for the 1J Soarer, and we'll see if it's a bit of a laugh. Right, one thing about the Soarer is, like, if you look at the wheel gap, like, it's actually not that low, but okay, we got over it. But for some reason, like, literally things are inch off the floor. So driving it, like, it's so annoying because I want to make it lower, but I can't because, like, literally the exhaust scrapes on everything. And everyone, I hate driving this car, like, in the day, because people get so pissed off and behind. Like, it was bad in the Evo, this is just 10 times worse. Right, look at this big fucking mountain here. Oh no. Oh. Oh, just a little tippity tap. The worst thing is we're gonna have to get a thumbnail here, so we're gonna have to park the car right in the middle of the road with Halfords in the background. And I thought it'd be a bit more dead because coronavirus and that. But we're gonna have to basically just be dickheads for about 5 minutes if we get a good thumbnail. Might be able to just do it here cheekily with Halfords in the background. I think we might be able to. If anyone comes, tell them off, right? But you need to come out, you need to take a thumbnail on this. So we're gonna be visiting this aisle. This is the performance aisle. Right, we need, first of all, I'm buying it. Right, this is 250 watts, so we don't need that one. Basic, like, the next thing, we need to check everything, right? I'm thinking my front speakers don't work. So I might just buy a couple of these. We'll see. Let's carry on. Right. There's a bit of black on the Soarer. It needs a touch up. If they've got a Toyota colour in the Toyota, I've googled. I opened the door and it was all in Japanese. So I don't know, but I've googled it and apparently it's 202 Toyota. We've got a touch up. But it's black. Is that the one? I'm gonna Google the name. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna Google the name. 202, but it's only in the spray. I mean, I could just get cheap black, but people are gonna shout at me for that, so I'm not gonna do it. I wish there was black back there. It is. But it's not a touch up, so I'm not gonna go with that. I know you could spray it into the can and do that, but I'm not gonna do that because it scares the shit out of me. I'm not that good at painting. So I'm really embarrassed because I thought I'd come in and get some cool stuff, but we genuinely need some wiper blades. But how are we going to find out? Because my reg don't work. It doesn't take it as an English car. I think I've got a measurable. This looks like one big advert of Halfords, doesn't it? I'll have to invoice them when I find out how much it's worth. How many views it gets, I'll work it out how much you owe me Halfords. Do they do a Soarer? Do you reckon they do? They've got the JZ30 and the JZ31 and the UZ. They've got every single... Right, mine's a JZ31 because it's a facelift. No results found, so that's what I thought. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a tape measure. Right, so it's 19.5, which means we get 20. Yeah, these will do. Get a couple of these bad boys. Struggling here, not going to lie. I thought there were a lot more. Get some cable ties or something. Now, I had another safe bet, right? And it was the LED number plate bulbs. But I've just looked under, up, and they've already got them. So I had two safe bets, this and the bulbs. And one of my safe bets has gone, so I've come in here for some fucking wiring and a wiper blade, so this is a good video, this. Yeah. Bang these out a window back. Small dude on board. I mean, I'm a big dude, so I'd have to wait for Jessie to get into something, but a princess on board. Get that for whichever bird I've got this week. You know, they do fucking lawnmower things in Halfords. What, do it for lawnmowers? Halfords do supply and demand, and look at this. 20p, they're cracking on the Coronas thing. The Coronas, what's that? I got coronavirus here. Take these in Tesco, I'll get these for £2. A little money maker there. Take off the K&N. Simply fake HKs. I'm going all out here and trying to get at least a few spark plugs. Bravo Kilo Romeo. Yeah. 7 Echo. Can use us in here, isn't it? I know you're a car parts ago. I do know this girl. I've not just been a cunt. The speakers don't work in the front now. I've obviously got the wiring kit for the sub, the back, but I don't even know if the speakers do work and it's not plugged in. But we're gonna get some of these. They're like $11.99 and they're actually like not that bad, to be fair. I had these in the Evo and it was okay. So we can get 2 of these. If they don't fit, just return them. So we've got these, some wiper blades, and some wires. Yeah, sick video, like, good one. So I apologise. I thought I'd be having a lot more stuff. I didn't want to be like one of those videos though where you go and it comes out, oh, I have a floppy steering wheel cover, woo! Actually one of the things that I was actually going to use, and I actually wanted it to be somewhat, you know, learnable. What's it, learnable? What's educational? Educational. The only thing I could find in there which I needed, or which I could physically work, was some wiper blades. 2 speakers go in the front doors, no idea where they're going to go, but we're going to send it. And a sub wiring kit, that's literally it. Tried to get some spark plugs, they didn't have any spark plugs. Tried to get oil, but they don't have any decent oil. Only like the Castrol stuff, which is like 50, 60 quid a bottle, that's just silly. Didn't have any touch-up paint. Didn't have any quirky things. Didn't have any electronic boost controllers, which is surprising. So we're going to just go and fit what we bought. So here's to watching me fit some wiper blades. Right, we're home. We need to move the Clio back. The Clio's still here. Go, I need to get it down to JMRS, but we've just not got time. Yes, actually using my own tools for once. Mad shit. And first of all, we're gonna we're gonna change the wiper blades, for fuck's sake, I'm such a dickhead. Change the wiper blades. Then we're gonna get the sub in, so we're gonna fit the sub first, and then we're gonna crack open these door cards and see if we can, you know, get these bloody speakers in. Yes, and then I'm going to order the parts which I need tonight and hopefully do this actually proper work we need done on the rear end, so that'll be a good video next time. But I've just got so much things to do at the minute. Butlerin's getting busy and True Valley's next month, which is obviously stressful as well with the corona shit, but it's still going ahead. As far as we're aware now, it's still going ahead. We're still in talks with the nightclub Obviously when we're up there, we're in the car, it's going to be mostly self-isolation anyway, because you're in your cars, so, but it's like the nightclub and the hotels and things, so as long as they're open, we're going ahead, so let's crack on with this. Buys a 1JZ Soarer and changes the wiper blades. Oh, have I missed you. Oh, hello, Gordon version 2. Woohoo! Hello, baby girl. Yes, 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 we need you. This is what we need. We still have those speakers there, which were sent to us by a sponsor, but they're massively too big. I don't know, we'll get the door card off, we end up using them. We also need to put the private reg on this car as well. I'm going to see how much it is to put on a car, because I thought it was like, I thought it was like £80. Well, I paid £80 to take it off the Evo, and I thought it'd be another £80 to put it on a car, but apparently someone was telling me that you only pay for it to keep on retention. Putting it on a car isn't actually, I don't know, I'm gonna have to Google it, but we do need the private reg on, but, oh, fucking hell. I kind of don't want to put the reg there again, because it's blocking a lot of the intercooler, so I'll probably just bang it on the side here, go full JDM. Hopefully there's a few cracks we can cover. See if we can cover that one there with the reg. Right, let's bang this sub in, shall we, lads? Although this floor is a bit flaccid. Right, we need to find a way for the cables to run through, so let's just pull back some shit. Being Japanese, this shouldn't be very difficult. Oh, lovely jubbler. There we go, look at all this Japanese goodness. Yes, yes, that's exactly what I thought, lads. Right, find a wire to go for the back. Right, there's a little red wire here. Where does that go? It goes through, what the hell is that? I think that's supposed to be on there. Oh yeah, okay, so that makes it easy. This little dangler thing is actually a grommet. It's supposed to be in there, so my finger's actually going through. Where does this wire go to? And what is it? It comes down here. Oh, okay, so it's obviously like a, it's for the light, so I'm guessing it'll be like a fog or something, because obviously when they come from Japan, they don't have a rear fog light. So I'm guessing that'll be some sort of rear fog light for there. That's cool, that's cool. We can follow that wire. Okay, so I need to put our wires through there. Now I need to find a way through to the bonnet and bang it straight on the battery. So here is the engine bay for the Soarer. Beautiful, very clean, I know, proper. So I need to find a grommet, which I reckon is not going to be the most easiest thing in the world, but I'm going to put the camera down and have a bit of a moochy mooch. But I do know there's an aftermarket boost gauge inside and a boost controller, like here. So if we follow them, one of them should go through to the gauges. I'm actually going to start at the back and get the wires from the sub into the middle, and then I've done most of the job then, which I thought would be easy. How the hell do you get these seats down, lads? Okay, so it's apparently just one big yeet. So let me do this side. Yeet. Fucking hell, light as a feather, these lads. Fucking Japanese power, boys. Free power, baby. Lovely leather. Oh, it's now a drift Soarer. Absolute rip. You know it's a Japanese car when everything's fucking 12 mil. What size is it, lads? 12 mil. Right, and it's another yeet, but this time it's a yeet upwards. Like, yeet! As hard as there we go, hang on, let me set you up here, boys. Oh, fucking hell. Look at that, mate! So now, well, I fucking hope so, should be able to see that hey! Right, all we've got to do now, boys and girls, is find a ground, which I have found one right there. Bang this through to the radio, bang that through to the radio, and we've got to start at the front with the power cable, because it's got a big inline fuse, so I need to put it to the battery and then bang it through that way. Right, I'm trying to get to the radio. I've just started, it's been a bit, normally you can just pull them out the front, but I feel like the surround's going to have to come off, so I'm going to take the surround off. So gates come off, couple bolts here, couple bolts down here, so pull that off and hopefully I'll be able to slide the radio out and get the RCAs and the remote wired into the back of the radio. Okay, so if you look, someone has actually properly screwed them into the side of there, so all it's going to come off, so I'm going to unscrew the gear knob, so gear knob's off, and this can come off, and all this can come off, so I'm going to start unplugging all these, pull that off totally, get the radio out. So when I pull all the screws out around it, hopefully this comes out now. Okay, cool, perfect. And hopefully I'll get enough access from the back, send some shit through there, down the back, to the back. Okay, so this is as far as I can get out really, but I can see I've got the two RCAs here, and I have the blue remote wire there, which is already going to something, not entirely sure what, going into that black split. Not entirely sure what, but I can just splice into that anyway. I'll just splice into it on this side, and then just send it to the back. Yeah, so let's get the cables through to here. Right, all this is off, trims are all off. Found a way to pull all about the weather in here and everything. I can literally just slide it through there, all the way to the front. So I'm gonna follow that with the blue one, get them into there, and then figure out how to get the red one through to the back. Right, finding a grommet's been difficult, but I think I found one. So I used to have an old coat hanger which I used to push through grommets, but I found a new one. But this end's been a bit of a cunt, so I'm just going to grind it off with Gordon version 2. Right, I'll tell you where we're up to after fiddling about with this one grommet under here, which I have no idea where it goes to, still no idea where it goes. I think it's going under like the bulkhead. I've rang Tom at Crest Motorsport near me. He says, passenger side is the one which goes through to the ECU. There's a big cover on the ECU, that's off. And there's bare wires, so I'm going to find a way through this one. Hopefully get this fucking done soon, it's taking ages. Oh my god, finally, fucked my hand up so much, but oh my god, that was difficult. Luckily I found a few wires, and I take them to them wires, pulled, oh it was a nightmare, but we're in fucking hell, it's so longer than I think. Thought, oh Jesus. Right, so realistically, it's all plugged in now, I've got the wire running through, just need a little bit more tidying up. Right, running through to the boot, that's in, ground's on, this is on, let's try it. She's all back together. Oh my god, that's the hardest sub install I've ever done. Like I've always every time I do a sub install, I always say I'm never doing a sub install again, they're so annoying, and they are so annoying. It's like very simple. One of those jobs where it's like like 3 things to do, but they all just take fucking, actually there's one big thing that takes fucking ages. But I'm gonna end it here kind of because I've got literally no battery, so I'm gonna pick up the